What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Apple's annual WWDC event just wrapped up, and man, was it a big one. So I'm going to recap everything that happened at WWDC and go over my thoughts and impressions from it. So first up, let's talk about one of the most talked about parts of WWDC, iOS 17. iOS 17 is going to be the biggest iOS release ever. However, it does have some well-requested features that are definitely worth talking about. In iOS 17, Apple is bringing phone call cards to iPhone. These cards you are able to customize with your picture and name, and you have a lot of customization over them, just like the new lock screens introduced in iOS 16. Also coming to the phone app is live voicemail transcripts. These allow you to view a real-time transcription of a caller's voicemail if you don't want to pick up right away. Another essential iPhone app that is getting an update is iMessage. Apple has redesigned the iMessage apps into a hub that expands when you click the plus button, making it a cleaner typing experience without having all the apps right below your typing bubble. A new feature called Check-in is also coming to iMessage. It allows you to keep up and check in with your friends or family when they're headed towards their destination, and it shares relevant data like location and battery level. The other major item coming to iMessage is stickers, which are now the new way to interact with images and messages. They attach the way you want to the media in the message, and you can even make your own stickers with the background removal feature. And they can be animated if the picture was taken as a live photo. Another big feature about iOS 17 is Standby, which allows you to turn your iPhone into a sort of smart display when you aren't using it. Some other features that are notable are interactive widgets, which have been requested for a long time. Redesigned AirDrop, which allows you to share content easier and quicker, and Siri now responds to just Siri. Apple is also bringing a new app to iOS called Journal. This app allows you to document your memories through a journaling-like experience that can help you bring in smart suggestions that show the music, pictures, and places you went from the day, designed to help you better document your life. And possibly the best feature of all, multiple timers. It's silly that it's taken Apple this long to implement this feature, but it's sure to come in iOS 17. Apple also announced the new WatchOS software at WWDC called WatchOS 10. Which brings a dramatic redesign to the Apple Watch software. WatchOS 10 brings a widget-based approach for your watch designed to improve productivity and give you relevant information throughout the day. WatchOS 10 brings smaller changes as well, like now if you press the side button, the control center comes up on any page. And new focus and meditation tools. Another feature is cycling zones that help you see more advanced cycling metrics during a workout, pretty much eliminating the need for cycling computers. And some features designed for kids that make sure they get enough sunlight throughout the day. But overall, a pretty minor update. Apple's iPadOS this year is not a big one for sure. However, it brings some well-requested features this year, like complete customization of the lock screen like iOS 16 last year, as well as bringing interactive widgets and a new tool designed to make sure kids don't have their face too close to the iPads. In my opinion, this feels like a continuation of iPadOS 16 from last year, and it doesn't bring a lot, but it brings some of the more well-requested features to iPad. Now let's talk about some of the new hardware Apple announced at WWDC. Apple brought 3 new Mac updates to the lineup, including MacBook Air 15-inch, M2 Ultra Mac Studio, and an Apple Silicon Mac Pro. The new Air is just an M2 Air, but with a 15-inch screen designed for the people who want a bigger screen but don't want a Pro. For the new 15-inch model, the price starts at $12.99, and they lowered the price of the regular M2 13-inch Air down to just $10.99. The M2 Ultra Max Studio is also a minor upgrade. It's the same exact Mac Studio, but now with even more performance power with the new M2 Ultra chip inside. And the Mac Pro, which hasn't been updated since pre-Apple Silicon times. It features the same external design as the Intel Mac Pro, but with redone internals. They feature M2 Apple chips and now support up to 6 Afterburner cards and starts at $69.99. Now let's talk about the highlight of WWDC, the new product Apple released.
Apple Vision Pro.
This is an entirely new product coming to the Apple lineup, and this is something that Apple has been preparing for years. The Apple Vision Pro is an AR/VR headset that is targeted for productivity as well as gaming. Apple has not been much in the gaming department until now, so it'll be interesting to see how games run and perform on this device. As far as the specs, the Vision Pro has a 4K display for each eye, gets 2 hours of battery life and unlimited when plugged in. It's running off an M2 chip as well as a new chip called the R1. And this new gadget will cost you a pretty penny, or many pennies, at a cool $3,500. According to Apple, this is expected to release early next year in 2024, which should give developers enough time to make apps and games for it. So that's my rundown of everything that happened at WWDC 2023. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.